Top 5 exciting places to visit in Namibia. The Namibia you won't see on TV. Namibia is the land of shifting sand dunes and moving deserts of colossal red rocks and mountains that go from savanna to the sky. It's a land of frothy and unforgiving Atlantic swells, doving their cap to the storms of the Cape of Good Hope, or spraying salty sea over the seal-peppered bays of the Skeleton Coast. Surprisingly, it's the landscapes and backcountry that have helped to catapult this great slab of West Africa to the forefront of adventure tourism on the continent. Since the fall of apartheid, the country has been a rare picture of political stability. That is, perhaps just a few nostalgic national socialists who pined for the golden days of German rule. Come to Namibia with the sandboard waxed, the walking boots primed and the prejudice well and truly abandoned, because you are sure to leave out by its wondrous if little championed beauty. Welcome to Top 5 Africa video series on the Njoka TV YouTube channel. In these videos, we talk about Africa and show you places you probably never see on TV. So if you are new here, thanks for watching. And also make sure you join the family by hitting on the red subscribe button below and also hit on the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our videos. With that said, let's explore the best places to visit in Namibia that you would never see on TV. Number 1. Etosha National Park. If you can only stop by one of Namibia's national parks, make it this one. Yes sir, Etosha has been famed for its wealth of rare animal life for more than 100 years. It was first proclaimed a game reserve way back in 1907. Today, the regions, which encompasses dry and cracked salt pans and the labyrinthine valleys of the Leopard Hills, is the safari kingpin of the country. Come and spy out the African bush elephants and plain zebras at the watering holes. Get a glimpse of the uber-rare black rhino or witness the springing springbok. Number 2. Sossusvlei. Set deep in the territories of the Namib-Nukluft National Park, where the scorching African sun beats down and side winter snakes drifts over the undulations of sand, the salt pan known as Swakopmund is the Namibia of travel brochures. Beset by huge hawking dunes, some of the highest in the world. In fact, it's a place that rarely fails to take the breath away. These great sculpted sections of desert shifts in the winds, and some parts, like the colossal mound of Dune 7, clock up whopping heights of more than 350 meters above sea level. 4x4 tours are the most popular way to see the site, and visitors can expect to spy out the likes of antelope and oryx, springbok and ostrich as they delve into the wild. Number 3. Kuroko Land. There are a few places in all of Africa like the carved lands of Kuroko Land, bisected by winding riverways that meander like desert snakes through the rock-ribbed mountains and the great Grand Canyon mimicking escarpments of the north. The region is remote and untouched. Today, though it's slowly becoming more open to tourists who flock in after safari in nearby Etosha. They mainly come to encounter the perennially smiling Himba folk who scrapped a living from the wilderness here as nomads for centuries. Kuroko Land is also the home to the fascinating mountain elephant, especially adapted for life with little water. Number 4. Swakopmund. Between the Saxon half timbered facades that line the exterior of the Altis Gevangenis jail, the ochre-hued woman horse, and the other clutch of indelibly European architecture that peppers the downtown of this beachside resort on the Atlantic coast of Namibia, it's easy to see and feel the German influence. And it doesn't end there, because beer halls and hops-scented pubs all spills onto the white sands of the Swakopmund beach. And there are even dubious Nazi trinkets and Lederhosen Ike still available in the craft market. Weird. Number 5. Skeleton Coast Park. There are few landscapes that define the wilds of Namibia as well as the Skeleton Coast Park. This great stretch of endless sand dunes and crashing Atlantic waves runs for less than 500 kilometers from top to bottom. It's delineated by the spot where the arid deserts of the inland meet the ocean, and famed as one of the most dangerous sections of the shoreline in the world. There are countless rusting carcasses of old tankers and skiffs, fishing boats and convoy ships to testify this. Tales of perished sailors still abound too, making this very much the domain of the wandering Namib elephant and the stalking hyena, not humans. There you go, guys. Those were the top 5 exciting places to visit in Namibia. Have you ever been in any of these places? Then share your experience in the comment section below. The Njoka TV family would love to read from you. Hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please like and share. And also don't forget to subscribe and hit on the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our videos. Thanks for watching and see you in our next video.